All right, what's up, everybody? I'm testing a new platform here for going live today. I'm not sure how new it is, but it's definitely new to me. Still, first things first, I'm gonna better double check, see if this thing is actually working like I hope it is. So, also as a kind of a quick aside, I've been doing these Facebook Lives every week, and it's been really awesome, and I've really enjoyed it. And then I had a couple of really tough weeks recently. Uh, my family got sick. My 4-year-old, bringing home the preschool stuff, he got sick first, and then my wife got really sick, and then I was out of town for 5 or 6 days in a row at a really intense event, just studying Facebook ads with a lot of really great agency owners and stuff. And the last day of that was really fun. The last day of that, we took this group of 30 people that we'd been studying with for a week and just spending like 10 to 12 hour days with, hanging out at night, just totally intense Facebook ads studying like nonstop. We took that whole group and we went. We rented a house and we went over and we watched the Super Bowl together. And it was fun because we were with some cool people, of course, that we'd been with all week, and it was kind of a chance to unplug. But it was also fun because that Super Bowl game was insane, right? And I mean, I yelled so much. House had cement floors, and it was really loud in there with all those people. And I yelled so much, I woke up the next day and I was like, oh man, I got that kind of like I've been yelling voice going on. But it never went away. And so here we are a week later. I've got this nagging cough, some sort of respiratory thing. So I haven't been doing a lot of Facebook Lives, but I have so much amazing stuff that I want to share with you guys. So a couple of things that I want to get into here in just a minute, as soon as I make sure all this stuff is working. First, I kind of want to share a little bit about Facebook Live and some of the technologies that I've been using to do this. The one I'm using now, the one I've used before, kind of some of the pros and cons of these. I know a lot of you guys, one of the best ways to grow your presence in your page in 2017 is using Facebook Live. And so there's a lot of cool tools and technology that are coming out to help you do that better. And kind of I want to share with you guys some of the easier ways to do it, some of the things that I've been doing that have worked well. The second thing I really want to get into is one of the fastest ways to grow your revenue in 2017. This is something that I'm going to be putting into place soon. It's something that I've been recommending all of my clients, at least my clients with a business model that fits this, something that I've been recommending each of my clients to do as well. And a lot of them are starting to put this into place. But it's going to make a huge, huge difference. And it's one of my favorite parts about it. It's, of course, extremely efficient and really good bang for your buck, so to speak. So as a small business owner, we have a real small team here at Funnel Owl, the Facebook agency that I run. We have a real small team, and so we need a lot of bang for our buck, right? We need a lot of output for everything that we are doing. So excuse me. Luckily, I do have a mute button to deal with this this cough. But so first things first, I'm checking out my Facebook page right here. And let's see, how does this work? So I plugged a couple of topics in, and I'm going to put the first one up here. So OBS versus Wirecast versus Be Live TV, which I continually read and type as believe.tv, which makes me type it in wrong all the time. But these are 3 different ways that you can do Facebook Live. And if you've been following any of the Facebook Live stuff, you've probably been hearing most people talk about Wirecast. I know Maury Smith is a big proponent of Wirecast. A lot of the guys that were doing it really early on and doing kind of more fancier show type productions are using Wirecast to do that. It's an awesome tool. It really is. It's very cool. It makes a lot of the stuff really easy. It's kind of like the super polished, like professional version. The only drawback to Wirecast is that it's $500. That's like the cheap, easy license. So it's $500. So if you start with that and you're not sure if you want to make Facebook Live part of your business, you're not sure how it fits in, it can be tough. It can be tough to drop $500 as an experiment, right? Now, a lot of the people that we saw doing it are guys like Frank Kern and guys like Brennan Burchard and these guys that are like $500, like piece of cake. Let's go do Facebook Live, okay? But for me, I wasn't sure how this was going to fit into my business because I'm day-to-day, I run a Facebook ads agency. I don't do day-to-day creating content or something like that where it's seamlessly plugged in. So $500 was a kind of a tough experiment for me to try. So the thing that I tried was a tool called OBS. It's let me check it out right here. OBS. I think it's OBS Studio. So OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software. And if you Google OBS Studio, it'll come up. But this is like, consider this the free version of Wirecast. And I have a blog post here. I was actually just throwing this into a group that I was showing some people some stuff. So I'll drop it in the comments on this. Let me go find it real fast. But essentially, it's the free version of Wirecast. And what it does is it lets you set up your some different views that you can choose between, kind of like if you were producing a television broadcast. So you would have these different scenes. OBS demo. I'm dropping this link in the comments right here. And I'm doing this. We'll see if this even works. Might have to do it actually on my page. OBS. So what you do is you can set up different scenes. And the scenes are kind of a compilation of inputs. So I've got this camera that I'm talking to right now. My desktop could be another input. I could have a secondary camera maybe off to the side with a different view. Sometimes I use that as like pointed down at my desk, like a whiteboard thing. And that's how I would show. There's some whiteboard videos in my feed that you can see. And that's how I did that, is I use OBS. And OBS lets me kind of choose different scenes based on what I'm doing. So I can talk to you guys about something, switch to a different view, talk to you about something else. And it's really easy to do. It's really awesome. It's harder than what I'm doing now. And I'm going to get into this one in just a second. But it's free. And with a little bit of practice and probably like a couple hours of just tinkering, you can have a pretty professional studio up and running for free if you use your built-in web camera. I spent an extra $75 on an external camera so I could have a couple of different views. But really, it was very easy to get set up. And so that was kind of OBS versus Wirecast. This third version that I'm using now is called, I actually don't know what they even call it. It's BeLive.tv is the URL. Looks like the brand name is actually BeLive. But this is like a desktop, just kind of plug and play version. And the thing that makes... Oh, so one other one that they just released that I did test recently was just going live straight from my Facebook page from my desktop. That is new within about probably late January, mid to late January 2017. They came out with that. And that lets you kind of use your desktop camera and your desktop setup like I'm using now and talk to your Facebook page, which is convenient if you have a setup like I do. It's much easier than holding your phone or doing something like that. So that's kind of the, I guess we'll call that the third option. And then what I'm using here, which is BeLive.tv. This is kind of like an easier way to set up the like OBS Wirecast version. And so you see this orange thing on the screen right now. It says OBS versus Wirecast versus BeLive.tv. That was something I just typed in there and I clicked show. So it makes setting things like that up really easy. So really anybody can set up a broadcast now that looks professional. And the other thing is, and I'm going to try this really soon with another one of my agency friends, is it makes it really easy to do interviews. So I could have invited somebody else in here. We could have done like a screen share and both been talking to it. And you can do that with OBS and Wirecast, but you have to have a little bit more know-how. You have to spend a little more time to get the audio to loop back to the right places and to get share the right windows and put like a mask over it so it looks professional. So you have a lot more flexibility in OBS and a lot more flexibility in Wirecast. This is just plug and play. Right now it's totally free. I have no idea what their pricing model is going to be or where they're going with that. But clearly this is a hot niche and they've got a great product here. So no doubt they'll be cashing in on that soon. So those are really the three different things that I've been using for Facebook Live. I'll probably continue using BeLive.tv for interview stuff. I'd love to bring some other experts onto the page here and show you and just have some really let you guys kind of behind the scenes with some conversations. But I'll probably be sticking with OBS and maybe Wirecast in the future for some of the more teaching style demos and stuff. So whatever it is, sign up for this account right now while it's free. Start doing Facebook Live on your page because that is a big way to kind of move the Facebook algorithm, move the needle, and get more visibility in 2017 for your brand. Now, next thing I want to talk about, kind of the real reason that I'm here today, which is how to grow fast in 2017. And specifically here, I'm talking to people in the, we'll call it the expert industry or information marketers. These are people who are selling information, selling digital products, courses, things like that. A lot of the businesses that I work with are in these niches. Kind of to counter to that would be people selling software as a service. This model doesn't fit them as well. Or people selling physical products. This model doesn't fit them well. But people selling informational products, experts, people like me who know Facebook ads. You've probably seen all kinds of examples out there, especially if you're following me. No doubt your news feed is full of experts selling you different types of things. So the very first thing that you can do to blow up your revenue this year is just this baseline thing, and that is have some sort of membership product, okay? Some sort of recurring revenue information-based product. If you're in kind of one of the soft, we'll call it a soft niche, like coaching, stuff like that, where like life coaching or financial coaching or something that's kind of more of the soft skills type stuff, then that product is going to be priced somewhere between $9 and probably $49 a month. And every month you're going to do whatever it is you do. You're going to bring them more value, add more value to those people, and that's kind of your monthly thing. If you're in what I would call a results-based market, that'll be people like what I do is results-based. I teach people about Facebook ads. I help them grow their businesses. There's people who do technical stuff and they help businesses with that, or people who help them with copywriting or things like that. They help you get a specific result. And if you're in a results-based market, then you can go from say $49 to all the way up to like $299 per month for your membership product. Now, we're not going to get into the specifics of like what should be in that product or how to market it or any of that stuff here, but that's kind of the baseline. Have a monthly recurring product like that. And once you have that, I want to show you 3 ways to take that product and position it in different ways to just absolutely blow up your revenue this year. And the first one is the downsell, okay? So when you downsell, as a downsell, what I mean is your membership offer should be a downsell to every single offer that you make. So if you're selling a product that is, let's say, $500 to $1,000, it's kind of a big course. It's like a big offer, right? Kind of at that mid-tier price point for people in the information or expert space. And when you're selling this, there's going to be a certain amount of people that don't buy. Probably most people, right? Because that's an expensive thing. So what do you do with all those people that don't buy? What most people do is they send them back through the funnel for either the same thing or they just put them on their newsletter. They just kind of forget about them. But what you want to do is you want to offer them a downsell of your monthly recurring membership program. So it kind of goes like this. Hey, do you want to buy this $500 thing? Do you want to buy this $1,000 course? No? Okay. Well, you know what? I have this $49 a month way for you to get access to get similar results. I'm going to be with you every month, kind of helping guide you. That is a huge way to that's an excellent downsell that you can offer a lot. And it works really well in that position because it was such a high price product and you're taking it down to something really manageable and something cheap, but because it's recurring revenue, that's awesome. The second way that I use this product is as what I call a default offer. Now, a default offer, this is something that's always available and it's always kind of like what you want to send people to. So imagine this. A lot of the clients that I work with, they do launches and they do things like that. So there's a specific period of time where they say, hey, this is open now, and then it closes. Now that offer is no longer there. But there's a lot of links out there. There's a lot of things that a lot of pages they've been driving traffic to that are still out there, and people still show up at them. And what do you usually see when you show up at one of those pages? Usually you see, hey, this offer's closed. Why don't you get on the waiting list for later? Or you might see, hey, this offer's closed. I don't even have an offer for a waiting list, right? Those are the kinds of things you usually see there is people want to build that waiting list, and that's a good strategy. But here's a better strategy that I like. Instead of sending them to a waiting list to buy later, send them to something they can buy now. That should be your membership offer, your continuity plan, and what I would call your default offer. So have a sales page. Let's say this is something that I'm launching soon, a continuity program for marketers or for business owners to help them learn more about marketing, especially on Facebook, how to grow their business through better marketing, and all of the things you need to understand as a business owner to make the best investment of your knowledge, time, and resources so that you can actually grow. Things like we're talking about right here. So I'll have a landing page where I'm actually teaching this information. It'll be kind of an abbreviation, maybe a 20-minute video instead of an hour video, an actual excerpt from what they'll get. It's going to say, hey, watch this video. Sorry that offer's closed, but I want to give you something valuable. Please watch this free 20-minute training to help you grow your business. That 20-minute training, I'm going to be just totally packed full of value. There's going to be a button right underneath it that says, hey, do you want this training every single month? Get it here for $100. Get it here for $50, whatever the price point is. It's the default offer. And every time I have a launch that opens and closes, when that launch closes, those pages are going to forward to this. Hey, sorry you missed that offer. It's closed right now, but I want you to have this valuable 20-minute training. Watch it right here. Okay. So that's what I call a default offer. And that is a huge way to leverage things, both because you can get people into your continuity program when your offer is closed, but also it is so much simpler to manage because now instead of having a bunch of different waiting lists that open and close and managing these different email lists, you just say, hey, sorry, it's closed. Come on over here and I want to give you this other thing for free. The third thing for a continuity, third way to use it is as a tripwire. And a tripwire is just a really low priced, kind of no-brainer product. And if I'm offering this monthly marketing training and it's $100, I might offer this as a tripwire for say $9 for the first month or $1 for the first month, something really cheap for the first month. And the place that I'm going to put that in my funnel is actually right after they opt in for something different. So, hey, download this lead magnet here. It's going to show you all the numbers behind a profitable Facebook ad campaign. Or download this lead magnet. It's going to walk you through how to troubleshoot your ads that aren't getting the results you want. As soon as you hit that thank you page, boom. Hey, you want better results? You need to be a part of this monthly marketing training with me and my team, where we're going to show you this stuff every single month. It costs $100 a month, but you can join for, I don't know, $20. You can join for $9, whatever the trial is for that first week. And so essentially what I've done here is I've created this monthly marketing program. It's an offer that I can produce. I can do the same work every single month put out that quality training every single month, but I have 3 different ways that I'm driving people into it. It's a downsell for my offers right now. It's a default offer. When those offers close, I send people there. And it's a tripwire for people who join my list. So that's 3 different ways people are seeing this offer, okay? And it's a monthly recurring offer. And that's what makes it so powerful. So if you're spending money on ads, if you're spending money to grow your list, which I hope you are, if you're spending that money, this is a great way to get that money back. Because if you can acquire customers at break even or better in that first month, then you can grow to almost limitless size. There are so many people on Facebook, guys. If you can acquire a lead if you can pay $50 to get someone to give you $50 and they're on your list, and hey, they're going to give you $50 next month, that is basically like printing money, okay? It's a hugely powerful way to grow your business. And those customers are going to be super valuable to you long term. So those are the 3 ways that I would use, that I would be growing my business in 2017. These are the same things that I've been teaching my high-level agency clients at the agency business that I own. And these are the same ways that I'm going to be putting in place shortly in my own business. And that was actually kind of a little bit of an insider track because I am launching a monthly, I haven't figured out exactly the scope of what it all will all include, but it will be a monthly product, monthly membership product. It's going to be a low price point for people who own businesses like this. But really the goal is just to take this wealth of digital marketing knowledge that I have and that we've accumulated as an agency and share that with you guys in other formats. Right now we're working with people exclusively as agency level clients. So businesses who are at the level where they're ready to spend $5,000 or more per month just on their ads, and taking those people. But really that's a kind of a small section of the pie. And because we're spending our time with them, it's limited number of people that we can work with. And my inbox is full, and I want to find some new ways to give back and some new ways to help everybody out and just really contribute all of this stuff that I've learned and witnessed firsthand makes such a big difference. So those are some kind of a sneak peek of what's coming up for me within the agency business at Funnel Owl and some of the things that I'll be doing personally. And also, I just wanted to share with you guys what we're recommending our clients do right now to grow their business in 2017. So thank you for sticking with me, even though I've got this respiratory thing. I am going to try to not talk for the rest of the day. Hope I feel better. But we'll be bringing you more stuff later this week. And absolutely next week, we got a lot of cool stuff to go on. Actually working on a launch right now. Is kind of a glimpse of our traffic map. But yeah, busy month here at the agency. And I'll catch you guys next week.